Hey, this is Advocate. As we all know, the music industry is not easy. I just wanted to put some of my interviews together and let you hear from the artist point of view. What kind of difficulties do you find there is for aspiring Jamaican artists to make it in the industry? Because it is quite difficult. Everybody wants to be doing music just now. What kind of difficulties are there for
Jamaican artists?
Yeah.
I think, all right, the first thing I can say is a restriction that we have to move freely, which is Babylon system, 100%. And that is sad, sick, and disgusting, and I'll always say that. To the powers that be, I hope you're not listening, but that's the most unfair thing. You took us from Africa, left us in Jamaica, then put restriction on us to leave, to go some other places. We can't even come back to UK, and you brought us to Africa, from Africa to Jamaica. Those things need to change. The artists there's so much brilliant artists there. There's so magnificent artists. If they come here, they're going to mash the place down. If anywhere they go, the vibe that we have there, I can speak from Jamaica, the energy. Yes, you have negative artists anywhere. And some of the guys there, they're trying to make money because it's difficult sometimes. So they'll go sing stupid and crazy stuff. But once they have the opportunity to do it properly, and it's good. So first thing, we need to be able to, the artists there have a problem with not being able to move freely. That's number one. Secondly, the proper management structure. Sometimes we need a proper management structure. For me as an artist, there are a lot of people who want to manage me in Jamaica, but they don't have an international vision. And it's difficult. They're good managers, but they don't understand they don't understand my vision. You understand? So to get people who understand the vision and know where you're going.
Jamaica music is different. You hear that track and you like it and you just take it up and start playing it. You know what I mean? In Jamaica, it's different. You have what they call payola in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Where you have disc jockeys you'll have to pay them to get played, you know what I mean, and the radio. But you also have the disc jockeys who will just hear the track and love the track and said, oh, this track is great, and then they would just play it, you know what I mean. I'm getting a bit of that now. Before I would have to pay, but since this crime-free song, you know, you have disc jockeys who would just take the music, take it and play it, you know what I mean, and which is great. So then again, it's good music, so that even says something to me, because once you're doing good music and great music, whatever, even if people want you to pay them to play it, once it's good music, then they can't go around it, you know what I mean? So eventually they will have to play it, and that is what is happening right now with Crime Free. Crime Free is like taking, you know what I mean, the airways, you know, just like that. You know, without me really have to approach a DJ and said, oh, here's this song, can you play it for me or whatever, you know what I mean? It's doing it on its own. So that only goes through that it's a great song, it's a good song, you know what I mean?
Nobody believes the music that is coming out of Gambia is absolutely amazing. People just need to listen.
Yes, trust me, and this is what the DJs need to know now. I mean, I'm talking about Gambian DJs in Europe. If you're listening, this is for you. This is what we are supposed to be doing a long time ago, but there was a problem with the music is not much. You just have only a few artists doing it. But now you have a lot of youths taking out good music, and I think if every DJ who's a Gambian in Europe is taking out the process of playing Gambian music and also pushing it out, before we know it, we're going to be everywhere too, you know, so we have to represent for our motherland. It's high time.
Definitely. I'm glad that you said that, because sometimes I feel like I'm banging my head off the wall, and I'm not even Gambian, but I'm telling all these Gambian DJs, you need to be supporting your people.
It's not even about supporting your people. It's about supporting yourself. You are part of it. You know what I mean? It's a big movement. You are there in the name of Gambia. You know what I mean? So you are a part of it. When you play Gambian music, you're playing your own music. You're playing your own culture. You're playing your people's music. And whatever that Gambian you take from that place is going back to your motherland. You know what I mean? Your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, your mother. It's the same thing. It's high time we have to do that though.
Definitely. Unity and togetherness in music is very, very important.
Yes, definitely.
So which means like if you want a musician to make a dubplate for you, We upcoming artists, we always want to record good songs. We want to deliver good lyrics. Yeah, for the media to get proud, they will be like, okay, who is this artist? All right, let me just follow him. Okay, if you want a musician to make a dub plate for you, not like these big musicians, like we the musicians, because if you play a jingle or a dub plate, people will be like, who is this musician? I don't know him. Like, how many songs did he have? Before asking for a dub plate or a jingle, make him bust first. Let people get used to the musician, let people get used to the songs, what I'm saying? Let people get to know him better. Then later, all right, Mayu, drop me a jingle or a dub plate. Yeah, man, because my radio shows me play a lot of your songs and people will be like, yo, that youth bad, that youth bad. But yo, you just know an artist and you ask him for a jingle or a dub plate. At the end of the day, you will not play his songs or even that dub plate because it will be trash. People don't know him. That's the big deal, man.
The misunderstanding there between DJs and artists, like, okay, foreign here, Gambian DJs and artists. DJ cannot go without the artist, artists cannot go without the DJ, but they have to understand that, they are working for us because we are the musician. We make music, they play it. So I think it would be nice when we come together, we work as one. Yeah, if you need a jingle from your artist, contact the artist, you speak with him. Maybe he can do it for you. He or she can do it for you free, you don't know. Or whether the person have a management system, you can speak with him. He will tell you to go over through those. That doesn't mean that, I'm like the artist is feeling big up. Yeah, I call him, Damako calls a promo deferral my jingle why he's feeling big up money. He said I call his manager, stuff like that. All those are not good in the job, because we also are praying that, we have a good management system, those who know that, they can lead us into good direction. Yeah, so I think we have to understand, yeah, each other, yeah, so that we can work together, what I mean? Because to me, it's keep to make a jingle for you. You got my songs, you play them. If you like any of my songs, call me. Yeah, I need these songs for a jingle. Okay, I can do this and do this. We go into that steps. I tell you. Yeah, I think it's better. I mean, like that. Because two of us is just like 6 and 9. So we are together. DJ and musicians are always together, and after like Gambians DJ also is in foreign here. They have to try and promote more our music. What I mean? Because if you want people to call you, okay, you are a best DJ. Promote your music first. Make people to love your music. Yeah, if you do that, people will know that, okay, yeah, you are something. You are doing good in the system. You know what I mean?
I always used to say that DJ can go without an artist and an artist can go without a DJ because we are all the same. The artist got him talent, right? Him lyrics. Go straight from the student dropping vibes. You the DJ, you are the one who's supposed to spread the vibes all over the world. Make everybody feel know what who the artist here or where him came from. Z. But nowadays I see that many DJs them always play the big time all them tune on the radio station them. Like say oh there is no underground artist all over the world and that's not how the thing's supposed to be said. Z, we are artists and you are DJ. Don't say that you always play the bit and artist them. I know say those people then they were like we grinding up. Z, what we are this year? No say let's make it cool and calm Z. And we will always move together, as one. See.
We need to love our own and we need to promote our own because when we speak of our own, it's all of us because we're all Gambians. So I'm not seeing myself out of the picture, but I'm seeing myself in the picture of all what we're going through and all what other artists are going through and how we are suffering, not our music to reach that to be played by our own DJs or our own promoters or our own selectors. So definitely we need to see that this thing has been done that it's been played and been appreciated and it's been pushed in the clubs in everywhere. That helps, you know. And then if you check it now, before and now, I think the world has definitely changed a bit, because today we are having an interview through WhatsApp. You know, this is another way of improvement. You know, and before there was nothing like a Facebook, and now we have a Facebook where today, look, just a couple of 30 minutes ago, we were live on Facebook, and a huge amount of people have logging and have seen the view and have seen or heard what we just trying to post to them. But through the internet wasn't strong enough for us to do it. But at least we have reached some people, and those people will spread it to the other people. So definitely there are, development, and there are improvement when it comes for the enlightenment, for if you want your people to reach you or the people to reach the music. Yeah, there's a difference. But still, like DJs have to be playing the music, you know, and this, we have been crying for this for so long, and I hope we don't have to repeat crying this thing, but it can be a different story.
Jamaica music is different. The whole, like you hear that track and you like it, and you just take it up and start playing it. You know what I mean? In Jamaica, it's different. You have what they call payola in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Where you have disc jockeys that you'll have to pay them to get played. You know what I mean? And the reader. But you also have the disc jockeys who will just hear the track and love the track and said, oh, this track is great, and then they would just play it. You know what I mean? I'm getting a bit of that now. Before I would have to pay, but since this crime-free song, you know, you have disc jockeys who would just take the music, take it and play it. You know what I mean? And which is great. So then again, it's good music. So that even says something to me, because once you're doing good music and great music, whatever, even if people want you to pay them to play it, once it's good music, then they can't go around it. You know what I mean? So eventually they will have to play it, and that is what is happening right now with crime free. Crime free is like taking, you know what I mean, the airways, you know, just like that. You know, without me really have to approach a DJ and said, oh, here's this song, can you play it for me, or whatever, you know what I mean? It's doing it on its own. So that only goes to show that it's a great song, it's a good song, you know what I mean?
What words of advice would you give other artists, up-and-coming artists?
Best advice I was ever told, that the simplicity of it is actually mind-blowing. There's nothing realer than just be yourself. Like, it's such a true statement. Like, a lot of people try to be someone else because they think, oh, that guy's cool, let me try to be like that guy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, we all get inspiration from things we think are cool, but put your own twist on it. Do you in that thing you'd see is cool. You know what I mean? You can see Migos and stuff looking all fly, and that is inspiring, but put your own twist to it as well. Add your own source to it. So do you, be yourself, work hard, never listen to, there's certain people you have to listen to, obviously, but like, always trust your inner voice, trust your instincts, because most of the time they're always right.